Hi there, it's Norma Strange. I'm the author of Life-Let-It-Flow-Effortlesly, How Being Genuine Creates Real Value. And we're talking today a little bit further down into the book. We've got some stuff that's obviously in the front part, but we're talking about how to create real value. But I wanted to share something with you first and just have you think about how much we sell. You're constantly selling yourself. And let me share why I think that everyone's a salesman, everyone's a salesperson. You're telling yourself the same stories that you've been telling yourself yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. I think they say like there's somewhere you can read different numbers, but there's 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day in your mind going on all the time. 80% of them are negative. So you're selling yourself short every day, unless you're careful about understanding that this subconscious chatter is just trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you the same as you were yesterday. So let's say this. Do you like where you are right now? Do you want to create more of the same from yesterday? Or would you like to do something that you could actually put yourself on a better path? You could embrace things that you have that are unique to you. You could build life effortlessly. That's what life stands for. Let it flow effortlessly. And by doing that in your life, by knowing yourself, you can do anything in your relationships, in your career, your job, your businesses, whatever you want. It all has to come into play and be powerfully effortless. Because once you're understanding your value, then you're actually spilling over to others. And you understand what it is that you are being. Once you know your being, you can be able to do anything much better than you were before you didn't understand who you were being. And as you get be and do in alignment, you're pointed towards have. The things you're going to have are not just material things, but time, money, freedom. But you're going to get fulfillment and accomplishment and legacy. Those are the things that you'll have as you get things in line to be, do, and have. So one of the things I wanted to talk about right here in this particular segment is the value of self-confidence. So think about it. If you're confident enough to share something with somebody, you're powerful, you're influential. Well, that's just selling, but let's call it relating. You're relating better. You're connecting at a different level, right? You're influencing and encouraging somebody to take action. But if we look at it like, why is it that we shut down? So many people have a negative reaction to selling. And that's because they're seeing it being done to them, or they're feeling that time where someone was pressuring or manipulating them, right? That's not right. Everybody loves to buy. No one wants to be sold. Right? Being sold is kind of like you feel like they got the best of me. I paid too much. The best sale transaction is when it's a win-win. The customer feels good and the seller themselves is feeling good because they had made some profit in there. There has to be a good win-win, or else this doesn't work for very long. If it's lose for the business, they're not going to be in business for very long. If it's lose for the person, they're going to have all kinds of problems with what they just purchased. They're going to feel like they paid too much and they didn't get the right value, and that leaves a bad sting in their mouth. But think about just even your intention. Like, how is it that you actually have confidence in yourself ahead of the event? Like finding a parking place. When you drive in a parking lot, do you expect to find a parking spot? Or do you immediately shut down and go, there'll never be a parking space in here. Look at this. This place is filled up. Well, Henry Ford always says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So if I go into this parking lot and I think I'm not going to find a parking spot, well, guess what I'm going to find? Probably not a parking spot. But if I go in there knowing that I'm going to find the right spot for me, that I'm going to find it easily, I'm not going to have to stress about it. It's interesting because usually there's either a spot waiting right there or there's a person pulling out right immediately in front of me. Either way, I've created that. And I've had people around me who, they didn't create that. I've seen them be struggling. And I've also been the person who's always created that. And it's always been that way. It just effortlessly happens. So you can be in control of that based on your confidence and what you're believing on that front end. It's really important. Now, as you apply that to what you believe about yourself, what if you became your best friend? What if you actually were there for you to win? What if you were there coaching and mentoring yourself? And what if you actually knew that you could have success and fulfillment beyond belief? Now, as you're hearing that, some of you are hearing some chatter. That's what some of the first work is in this book. It helps you work through those things that hold you back. Because you can't create any value outside of you unless you first have that value in you. So what you're getting paid for out here is exactly what you believe you're capable of in here. And if it's too low, then we need to be able to work on who you are. If it's not consistent, we need to work on some of the strengths that you may not be using to your advantage. Or maybe you might have some things you're trying to do that are your weak spots. You need to shift you back over into your strengths so you can create consistent success. So whatever it is, I want to just kind of leave you with the question here and have you think about it, like, where's your current belief about your chances to succeed? And consider that if you could take an action to move towards your goals and desires, one step, the next step, could be most critical for you to take action and improve your situation. After that, it's just the next step. So we can break things down. They don't have to be overwhelming, right? Some people even think about writing a book. This is just a presentation that's between two covers and it has a spine. Think about a presentation that you could give that you know and you have experience for. You have background experience as to why you're the one that's the expert to deliver this, and you have action steps for us to break down the sequence. And then you have maybe other supportive resources or something like that that you offer in the back. It's just a presentation between two covers with a spine. And now this opens a door to be able to work with teams, individuals, people that are employed or non-employed, people that want to be able to have life more effortlessly. It has the ability to be sold off of Amazon when I don't even know it's being sold, and I have the ability to be able to create income that's coming in. But more than that, I'm able to start a conversation with a group of people who want life and want it effortlessly. So here's the thing. You're incredible. And based on how you receive that comment, you're incredible. There's no one else like you. You have unique skills and talents that are perfect for this situation right here, or you wouldn't be here on the planet. Knowing that, we're forming a collaborative group. We're helping people to mastermind together. We're facilitating their development. We're helping them transform into the most powerful person that they can be. Everyone has a unique thumbprint. You have a unique thumbprint. You, Y-O-U, is actually your own uniqueness. We're trying to pull that out of you so that you can exchange that in all kinds of different ways. Maybe you want to head up a community, you want to lead a charge, you want to be in politics, you want to do something. Becoming a leader and using your strengths is going to give you the most fulfillment, because you're going to be able to see how you were here for this particular time. We're calling leaders. We create leaders of leaders. That's what we do. And basically when I say we, it's the team and the collaborative people that are involved in this work. There's all kinds of ways you can go out to the market and make money in a job, in a business, whatever. I've been talking to Lyft drivers recently. There's tons of ways to make money if you're willing to do the activities. So there's never been a better time to learn what it is that drives you, what will fulfill you and your purpose in life. And let's go ahead and start getting on that path so that you can leave a legacy that you actually love, and know that you've done what you can with what you're brought here to do, with your skills, your uniqueness. Those are the conversations I love having. And so whether you decide to do something with us or not, it's perfectly fine. But the book itself is here to mentor you alone. And we have other facilitated ways, like we're going to have an event in April, and we're going to invite you to that. 11 days, being able to be in a Facebook group where you can work on these pieces to make sure you're on the right path. If you want to go deeper, we can talk about something, to continue after that. But this first piece is just 11 days. You can watch it in Facebook. And I hope you'll be able to join us there. Thank you for listening. Look forward to seeing you on the other side.